Let's go check out Victory Ranch. Hello, I'm Mark Rodehaber, and I'm an associate broker at Berkshire Hathaway Utah Properties, and today we are at the private Victory Ranch. The ranch sits on about 6,700 acres and situated along 4 miles of the Upper Provo River. And today we're going to walk through, see some of the amenities. What you're going to see about Victory Ranch compared to like Promontory or Tuhey, for example, is Victory feels more like a western mountain experience. It is about 20 minutes from Park City, so it's a little bit farther out, kind of between Heber City and Francis, and it's 10 minutes to the new Mayflower Mountain Resort. So let's go take a look. Okay, we're standing outside, we're talking about dining, and we're outside of the Firestone Lodge. The Firestone Lodge, it's inspired cuisine. There's a nice flagstone terrace and a large grass lawn, but it does sit along this river here, which is nice, so you can actually hear the river running in the background. The restaurant's fantastic. As you're inside, it's very rustic feeling. There's 2 grand fireplaces. It is fine dining. When you're staying out here at Victory Ranch, you would consider the Firestone Lodge the fine dining. So if you go all the way to the back of Victory Ranch, more on the south side of Victory Ranch, you'll find the 2-acre Stony Lake. This is a great place to come over. You can rent kayaks here, stand-up paddle boards. They do have the powered bumper boats. It's a nice place to come and do kind of a dip and hang out along the dock here and just relax. There's the other Freestone Lake when you enter into Victory Ranch there on the left. And we'll do some shots there, but that's actually more for if you want to catch brook trout and things like that. And I know that they've actually stocked that, probably brooks and browns and rainbows. And I know this one's filled with brim, but I've never fished here. You're going to see these Polaris Rangers all over the place in Victory Ranch, and you can go out on their trails. There's about 20 miles of trails here. You can take these guys out. You can go to the backcountry yurts. You can take them actually out to the skeet shooting, and it's just a nice way to get around Victory Ranch if you have your own Polaris Ranger here. Okay, let's talk about golf. It's ranked the #1 course in Golf Week magazine. Golf Digest has it as #2, but I actually think this is #1. It's designed by Rees Jones, about 7,600 yards. It's a huge golf course, but it's fantastic. It's hard. It has 400 feet of elevation change throughout the golf course. And somehow Tony Finau shot a 62 here. Now we're in front of the barn. This is very similar to the shed, if you know the shed at Promontory. They have a pizza parlor here. They have a general store. They have an ice cream store where you can get ice creams and floats and things like that. There's a sport court here. There is, I think it's 75-foot outdoor pool. There's a fitness that actually overlooks the pool. There's a lot of things for the family to do here. In addition, behind me, you'll see the pickleball courts. There's 2 pickleball courts. There's heated tennis courts. If you're playing tennis, there's a tennis shed. There's like you can go inside and get warmed up next to a fireplace. So if you're looking for a place to come hang out at the end of the day, this is it. Whether you want to be inside or outside year-round, a really nice place to relax. Also, there is the spa here, so you can actually have a spa service. So as you're heading out or you're heading in, you're going to see a building there on the right. It's called the Post, and the Post is separate from the barn. You could come down here. There is another pool. There's a place to get something to eat. It's another place to relax. It's across the street from the pond at the very beginning where you can fish and relax. And it's right along the river, the Provo River that you'll see here in just a second. So there's so many things to do in Victory Ranch. A few things that we didn't talk about is one's mountain biking. The mountain biking out here is fantastic. There's 2 really main trails called Kamloops and Fremont. There is about 20 miles of mountain biking. And then there's backcountry. There's the upland gaming for birding. You do have to have a guide for that, but there's the double barrel, which is you can go skeet shooting. And there's up to 5 slots that are kind of in the back. I think you have to arrange that in advance before you go out there, but that's a really fun activity you can't really do around here other than Big Sky Ranch. We talked about fishing before, a lot of fly fishing. This is a really, really nice spot to fish. This is the Upper Provo River. It is situated along 4 miles of the Upper Provo. We're kind of off the backside of Victory Ranch. There's cutthroats, there's brooks, there's rainbows, there's browns. Really nice fishing. It is private along some of this area here. There's also guides through Victory Ranch to the extent you need a guide. What a nice place to just stay and come down and fish in the morning and go right back home. Ride your Ranger down here. Thanks for joining me today on the tour here at Victory Ranch. My name is Mark Rodehaber. I'm a broker at Berkshire Hathaway, Utah Properties. You can find me on YouTube or Instagram at mr.parkcity.